In this video, we're going to show you the perfect itinerary for the Swiss Alps. One of the questions we get asked most is how to build the classic itinerary through the most famous region, the Jungfrau region, passing through Interlaken, Grindelwald, and Lauterbrunnen. To do this trip comfortably and truly enjoy it, we recommend at least 7 days. That's why we've prepared a super complete 7-day itinerary with the best of the Swiss Alps, detailed day by day. If you have less time, you can cut the lake day trips, but it would be a shame. So let's get started. When is the best time to visit the Swiss Alps? This is the most important tip of all. The region has 2 clear seasons. The summer season, from late June to mid-September, is the only time for those who want to hike, see the green fields, grazing cows, and unfrozen lakes. All cable cars and trails will be open. The winter season, from December to March, is for those who want to ski and see the villages covered in snow. It's magical, but a different trip. Avoid the shoulder seasons. The months of April, May, October, and November are the worst. Almost all cable cars and mountain restaurants close. So, how will our 7-day itinerary work? The idea is to use one single base to explore the entire region. Although Interlaken is the gateway, we do not recommend sleeping there. The magic is in waking up in the mountains. The best bases are the villages of Grindelwald or Lauterbrunnen. In this itinerary, we will use Grindelwald as our main base, as it has more infrastructure and spectacular views. Now, let's talk about transportation, which is the most important part. Do not rent a car. You do not need a car, and it will get in your way. Villages like Wengen and Mürren are car-free, and parking in Grindelwald is expensive and difficult. Switzerland has the best public transport system in the world. The best way to arrive is to fly into Zurich Airport. From there, take the train direct to Interlaken. The journey takes about 2 hours. In Interlaken, you'll change to the local train that goes up to Grindelwald, which takes another 30 minutes. To get around the region, you will use either the Swiss Travel Pass or the Jungfrau Travel Pass. The Swiss Travel Pass covers the entire country. It will cover your trip from Zurich to Grindelwald for free. Within the region, it gives you a 50% discount on the Grindelwald first cable car, but only a 25% discount on the very expensive train to Jungfraujoch. The Jungfrau Travel Pass is the specific pass for the region. It does not cover your trip from Zurich, but once you are there, it covers almost everything for free, including the train to Lauterbrunnen, the cable car to First, the Eiger Express, and the train to Wengen. It only doesn't cover the final leg to Jungfraujoch, but gives a fixed discount. Our tip: if you are only visiting this region, buy the Jungfrau Travel Pass. If you are combining with Zermatt or Lucerne, buy the Swiss Travel Pass. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. Your base choice is crucial. Interlaken is the gateway. The pro is cheaper hotels, and it's a transport hub. The con is that the town has no charm and you lose an hour every day going up and down the mountains. Lauterbrunnen is the valley of 72 waterfalls. It's a surreal setting. It's quieter. The con is that, being at the bottom of the valley, it gets less sun. Grindelwald is, in our opinion, the best base. It's a larger alpine village with many restaurants and hotels, and it faces the Eiger Mountain. It's spectacular. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region. If you stay in Grindelwald, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here on the QR code, on the screen, and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and another that's a bit nicer, in the same location, but a little more expensive. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The good hotels in Switzerland sell out many months in advance. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price. And if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper: Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account to carry money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Now, let's get to the day-by-day plan. Day 1. Arrival in Grindelwald. Your first day will be a travel day. You'll fly into Zurich. At the airport, go straight to the train station, which is downstairs. Take the train to Interlaken Ost. The journey takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes and is beautiful. In Interlaken Ost, change to the local train for Grindelwald. The journey takes 30 minutes. Arrive in Grindelwald. Go to your hotel. Most hotels offer a free shuttle from the station. Spend the late afternoon walking down the main street of Grindelwald, Dorfstrasse. Admire the view of the Eiger Mountain in front of you. For dinner, Switzerland is very expensive. The tip is to look for the restaurants in the Coop or Migros supermarkets. For a mid-range dinner, Pizzeria de Salvi serves great pizza and pasta. Expect to spend about 35 Swiss francs per person. Day 2. Grindelwald first and Lake Bachalp. Today, we'll explore Grindelwald's mountain. Wake up early and walk to the Grindelwald First cable car station. The ascent is long, about 25 minutes, and takes you to over 2,100 meters. The round-trip ticket costs about 70 Swiss francs, but it's 50% off with the Swiss Travel Pass and free with the Jungfrau Travel Pass. At the top, the first attraction is the First Cliff Walk. It's a metal walkway built onto the side of the cliff. It's free, a bit scary, and the view is breathtaking. Afterward, do the most famous hike in the region, the walk to Lake Bachalp. It's a very easy, mostly flat trail that takes 1 hour to reach. The lake is beautiful, and on calm days, reflects the snowy peaks. For lunch, eat at the restaurant at the top, Berggasthaus first. In the afternoon, come down the mountain using the adventure activities. You can take the first flieger, a zip line, or the mountain cart. These are paid separately and cost about 20 francs each. Have dinner in Grindelwald. Day 3. Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. Today is for the most expensive and highest attraction. Wake up very early and check the live webcams on the Jungfrau site. Only go up if the sky is clear. If it's cloudy, swap this day with day 4. We're going to Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, the highest train station in Europe, at over 3,400 meters. The best way up is from Grindelwald. Go to the terminal and take the modern Eiger Express cable car. The ride takes 20 minutes. Get off at the Eiger Gletscher station. From there, board the red cogwheel train that goes inside the mountain to the top. The round-trip ticket is extremely expensive. It costs over 200 Swiss francs. With the Swiss Travel Pass, you get a 25% discount. With the Jungfrau Travel Pass, you also pay a supplementary fee. At the top, you'll spend about 3 hours. Visit the ice palace carved inside the glacier. Go up to the Sphinx Observatory for the view of the ALPS Glacier, the largest in the Alps. Return to Grindelwald in the mid-afternoon and rest. Day 4. Lauterbrunnen Valley and car-free villages. Today, we'll visit the neighboring valley, which looks like something from Lord of the Rings. Take the train from Grindelwald, get off at Zweiluchinen, and change for the train to Lauterbrunnen. Lauterbrunnen is the valley of 72 waterfalls. It's a flat valley with giant cliff walls. The main waterfall, Staubachfall, lands right next to the town church. After exploring the village, take the cogwheel train up the cliff to Wengen is another car-free alpine village. The view from there down into the Lauterbrunnen Valley is breathtaking. Have lunch in Wengen, with a view of the mountains. The Hotel Silberhorn has a great restaurant with Rusty. In the afternoon, you can either take another cable car from Wengen up to Männlichen, or return to Lauterbrunnen and visit the Trimmelbach Falls. These are 10 glacial waterfalls inside the mountain. You go up with an elevator. This is a separate ticket, costing about 15 francs. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and passes in advance. The main pass is the Swiss Travel Pass, or the Jungfrau Travel Pass. They are expensive, but if you plan to do all these mountain excursions, they pay for themselves quickly. The Swiss Travel Pass gives you 50% off most cable cars, and the Jungfrau Pass includes most of them for free. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site where we always buy the passes and mountain tickets. It's the largest tour site in the world and has everything. Day 5. Männlichen and the Panorama Trail. Today, we'll do the most beautiful and easiest hike in the region. From Grindelwald, take the modern gondola, the Männlichenbahn. The ride takes 20 minutes. The ticket costs about 60 francs round trip, but is discounted with the passes. Arriving at the top of Männlichen, walk up to the Royal Walk Crown for a 360-degree view. From there, start the Panorama Trail, heading towards Kleine Scheidegg. It's trail number 33. It's a 90-minute walk, mostly a gentle downhill, with a head-on view of the 3 giant mountains the entire time: Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau. It's spectacular. The trail ends at Kleine Scheidegg. This is the train station where the Jungfraujoch train begins. It's a great place to have lunch, watching the trains. After lunch, take the cogwheel train from Kleine Scheidegg directly back down to Grindelwald. Day 6. Day trip to Interlaken and Lake Thun. After so many mountain days, today we'll relax by the lake. Take the train down to Interlaken Ost. Spend the morning walking through the center of Interlaken. The main attraction is the Höhematte, a giant grassy park in the middle of town where paragliders land. With a view of the Jungfrau for lunch, eat in Interlaken. In the afternoon, let's take a boat trip. Go to the Interlaken West Port and take the boat that cruises Lake Thun. This boat trip is free with the Swiss Travel Pass. The journey takes about 2 hours and is stunning, passing villages and castles. Get off in the village of Spiez, which is dominated by a beautiful castle on the lake. Visit the castle. From Spiez, you don't need to take the boat back. Take the direct train from Spiez to Interlaken, and from there, back up to Grindelwald. Day 7. Departure from Zurich. On your last day, enjoy one last breakfast with a view of the Eiger. Then, it's time to leave. The route is the reverse of your arrival. Take the train from Grindelwald to Interlaken Ost. The trip takes 30 minutes. In Interlaken Ost, change to the intercity train directly to Zurich Airport. The journey takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Remember, this entire trip is free if you have the Swiss Travel Pass. From there, catch your flight back home. About travel insurance, essential and mandatory to enter Europe. You need coverage of 30,000 euros. Use the comparator in the link in the description to save money. Quick shopping tips. Switzerland is expensive. Buy Lindt chocolate and a Victorinox knife. In Grindelwald, the shops sell mountain gear. Remember, tax-free on purchases over 300 Swiss francs. Validate at Zurich Airport. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Subscribe and like the video for more tips. And how much does it cost to eat in the Swiss Alps? It's one of the most expensive countries in the world. A Big Mac combo costs 15 francs. The golden tip is to eat at the Coop and Migros supermarkets. They have great ready-made meals for about 15 francs. A dinner at the cheapest restaurant will be at least 40 francs per person. Ask for tap water. It's free and high quality. And what to do at night? The night in the Alps is very, very quiet. The plan is to have an early dinner and go back to the hotel. In winter, there is the après-ski culture, which happens in the late afternoon. And if you're traveling with children, the Jungfrau region is the best destination in the world for kids. They'll love the Grindelwald first playground and the easy hikes on Männlichen. They'll love seeing the cows with bells and riding the cogwheel trains. And to combine your trip, the gateway is Zurich. You can easily add a few days in Lucerne, which is on the way between Zurich and Interlaken. And from Interlaken, you can also take a train to Zermatt to see the Matterhorn. If you liked this detailed Swiss Alps itinerary, like the video and subscribe to our channel. Leave your questions in the comments. Thank you very much and have a great trip.